Hi, I'm Mike Bush. I want to acknowledge Commissioner Peter Marshall and his leadership over the last 3 years. Peter's set the bar extremely high. One of the reasons our results are so good is because of the high levels of public trust and confidence. Because that's what enables us to do what we're here to do. And we all know what that is.
It's the Muppet Show with our very special guest star.
Hey up everybody. Spinning quick in here, at the back of your neck. But anyway, just on my way now into Premier Cops and see what I can do about trespassing that doorknob that thinks it's alright to show up on private property and demand people do shit.
How are you, sir?
Good mate, and you?
How can I help you?
Couple of things.
Yep.
Last Saturday, about 6 o'clock at night, me and the wife in the kitchen, the boy comes to me and says there's two strangers at the door.
Yep.
These two fellas had showed up and basically confronted me over a video that I posted of them misbehaving on the road.
Okay.
The guy was, I've got the clip if you want to see it, but he's basically coming over Access Road there at the train tracks.
Yep.
Coming onto Kermere, heading up towards, the main,
Right.
up this way, yeah.
Yeah.
And he just comes around on three corners, and the next green light, he just slams his brakes on, sits there for a second, and then he takes off and veers off into the median and gets out of my road, so I carry on.
Yeah.
And I have a little clip that I call Arsehole of the Day Award, which if I catch any idiot on the road, I'll post them up, public purview.
Yeah. Hey, Larry.
What the fuck are you doing? This was 6 months ago. He showed up explaining that he was trying to save a mate from committing suicide, and he'd just left the pub. Why he's leaving a pub and driving like that, I have no idea, but if one of you guys was sitting at that intersection, I'm pretty sure you would have pulled him over.
Okay.
He was adamant that it wasn't very nice and all the rest of it, and I says, look mate, I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, you don't have the right to drive like an idiot on the road. That's why I put these things up there.
How did he know where you live? Okay.
Perhaps he's watched others of my videos, which brings me to the next point, that he had the audacity to probably go through some of my clips, find out where I live, but he can't post a comment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he goes, oh, this is the only way I could do it. I says, what, showing up on private property, he walked past there, private property, no trespassing signs. I asked him to leave twice. We've got it recorded. I want to trespass the guy, but on your trespass papers here it says name, which I don't know. All I have is his, I didn't report him for driving bad like I could have 6 months ago, because why waste your time?
Oh.
But you know, if he's going to show up at my house and tell me if just take it down and I won't hear from him again, which is to me a veiled threat. If I don't
I take the post down.
yeah, remove it or else. And
you didn't know who he was?
No.
Have you got registration of his car?
GGM360,
Yep.
all on film.
Okay.
You know, so you guys can, I don't know if you can prosecute him 6 months after the fact of doing an idiotic thing on the road or not, but go for it.
Yeah.
Because the point was, I was happy to accept his explanation as to why. I thought his methods of coming up on our private property and dealing with it the way he did was not on. But, you know, I have compassion for the fact that he was in a rush and trying to help out a mate.
Yep.
But the sheer fact that straight after he left, he did the biggest burnout and flew down our road, clearly he's not getting the point. You know, so, yeah, end of the day, I want him trespassed because he's left that veiled threat. You know, we're going through our 21-year-old boy's going through leukemia at the moment, so we're all over the place, and she's worried about it. I'm in the hospital, and like she is at the moment. What happens if the kids are home and you know?
Sweet.
So
So you've got a video of his car?
Yep, GGM360. I rung up you guys on Saturday and they said to come in, but this is the first chance I've had to come in. But and
GGM
360.
Description? Basically, because if he's not a registered owner.
I've got him. He's showing me his video clip on while my wife's recording. He's showing me his video clip, going, "Yep, that's me. I'm driving the vehicle."
This video there. There's my truck. I'm the driver of the truck.
Oh, okay.
So he's freely admitting he's doing what he's doing,
Yeah,
but he thinks he's justified because he's helping out a mate.
Sweet. Okay. All right. So this was on what was it? Saturday night, yeah?
This was Saturday, 6 p.m. when he came round. Yeah.
6 p.m. You asked him twice to go.
Well, I asked him to leave. And then my wife says, well, perhaps you should have called the police. You know, it doesn't excuse driving erratically on the road.
Like,
I'm happy to remove it. Now
Driving
leave.
erratically, there's no excuse for
well,
that.
people shouldn't be. People shouldn't be. People shouldn't be. People shouldn't be on the people shouldn't be on
People
the
shouldn't be driving erratically. People shouldn't be driving erratically.
Well, I was looking for my mate. I had a perfect thing, you know. I had a perfect thing, you know. I had a perfect thing, you know.
Maybe
And
you should
maybe
have called the
people should-
police
eh?
instead of driving erratically.
Well, we ended up calling the
You should
police.
have
He
done
ended
that
up getting
first
there.
then.
Eh?
You should have done that first then.
Well, all I'm asking is, can you please take it down?
I'll take
You'll
it
never
down.
see me again.
I'll take
You'll
it
never
down.
see me again.
I'll take
You'll
it
never
down.
see me again.
I hope not. I hope not.
All good.
I hope not.
You know, she was just bringing up simple points to him that he could have left a comment, and he was going, you know, it's all filmed.
Okay.
All
right. Okay.
So yeah,
All right.
I can give you the footage if you want in some fashion.
Oh, well, what we'll try and do is I'll try and contact him via his,
You know, I don't
his
care who he
vehicle,
is
and then
or-
we'll have a chat.
Yeah.
No, and then we'll have a chat to him. And if this becomes an issue of identity, then we'll give you a yelp. How's that?
I mean, he's freely admitted he's the driver of the vehicle, and
This video there. There's my truck. I'm the driver of the truck.
I mean, at the instructions of the police, they said just not listed at the moment until I've come in and talked to you guys.
Well,
so.
yeah, I'll
And it's private at the
car.
moment because, I mean, I think he'd been watching it too, because in 6 months it only had 60 odd views, and then within the 1 day of him popping around it had another 10 more, which means he's been looking to check if it's being taken down.
Oh,
you know,
right, yeah,
so-
okay. All right, yep. Well, have you filled out some of your trespass notice? Have you?
Well, just that bit,
Yep,
because,
sweet. I've got your details, yep.
yeah, that's all me. Yeah.
Sweet. All right, mate, I'll leave it with us. I'll try and get hold of him.
Do you need me to do that one as well?
Yeah, the service one, yep, you've got that.
Well, I haven't filled anything out on that one though. But
No, we'll serve that when we serve it. Or, well, we'll try and get his details first and try and serve it. Depends where he lives, of course. And
Yeah, he seems
might
local.
send it over. Oh, well, that's even better. Yeah. Sweet as.
I might guess he was coming from Paddy's. I don't know, I don't drink, I don't go to the pub, so I'm not into that shit, eh?
We'll have a look at, find out who this driver is, and if we
Please.
can contact him.
Just tell him to
Trespass,
stay away,
let
I'd
you
be
know.
happy with that. But yeah, I've made sure the trespass signs are up there, plain and simple, and he was caught on 3 CCTV cameras coming in anyway, so
All right.
it's not
yeah.
like he can deny it. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah,
What was your name?
he's allowed to go on, but once you come to go, he has to go. So
Yeah, well, I said leave, but I think it's just because my wife kept talking to him and interacting that he stayed and carried on.
That's where
And that's when he did the, well, if you just take it off and you never hear from me again.
Yeah,
you know, and that got my wife's ears up.
Are you going to take it off?
Well, I've removed it. It's on private at the moment, so it's not there for public view until I talk to you guys. But once that's trespassed, I have every right to post them up, and I'll be putting it back.
To do what you like.
And if he wants to be an idiot and come back, then you know, idiots do what idiots do. But I'm well within my rights and law to do whatever I wish.
Yeah, but at the end of it, no, you're quite right. And at the end of the day, though, you've got to maybe look at the bigger picture and think what's best here.
I get that, but then I don't live in fear. And that guy showing up on my place.
You've got children and a wife, haven't you?
Oh, I do, and they don't live in fear either. She was about ready to have a go at him,
Yeah,
and I'm sure the kid, you know.
Cool. I'm just giving you options.
I get the fear of all that shit, but mate, I lived for too long worried about everybody else, and after learning law for 4 years and learning how all the systems work and societal structures and the true meaning of words and legalese and all that jazz, mate, it's mind blowing, and it really is. It's quite freeing. Well, people say, why don't you go and be a lawyer? Yeah, well, why do I? A lawyer's first duty is to the Crown, to the court. It's not to the client. So you're in a stacked game already, you know. I took old Neil Winterbottom to court for a speeding ticket.
Who's that?
Neil Winterbottom.
Who's that?
NFW 030 from Warkworth. He ran over me foot on Taha Road. I had him up about that through an IPCA complaint, and they just said because I showed them a photo that was 2.5 months old, I'd manufactured evidence. All I did was take a screen capture of his police car on my foot. And that's just been whitewashed by the IPCA, so, you know, I've let them know my opinions of Sir David Carruthers, the chairman of the IPCA, and it's all about money and what you can afford to do and what you can't. I said, okay, so just people get away with anything they want.
Okay.
But, you know, I try and teach my kids well, and, you know, that's the best way.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, what's your name?
Dave Waugh.
Dave?
Waugh.
Waugh. Cheers, mate. Thanks. Have a good day. Dave was very nice, wasn't he? You know, not all cops are assholes. He was a nice man. I thoroughly, you know, respect him for the way he saw my points. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, he's worried about me putting it back up again. The way I see it, I do what I do to try and get people change the way these people are behaving need to change. So yeah, I appreciate what Dave did today. It's really nice, and I'm glad he's going to sort out that brick. Best not show up again at my house. Okay, mate? I don't care who you are. I don't know who you are. I don't want to know you. Stay the fuck away. Might be ending. And if you drive like a fucking muppet again on the road, just beware. I might be out there and film you again. Perhaps you can tone down your driving, and then, well, I don't know, perhaps grow up some and take some responsibility that what you did was an idiotic fucking thing, and you know, perhaps accept some responsibility for the fact that you actually did a stupid fucking thing on the road, irrespective of your mate's issues. You know, and you know, anybody having those sorts of problems, I'm all for giving them help. But you know, as I've said, if you go screaming around that corner and jumped over a pedestrian and killed them, what kind of use would you have been to your mate then? That was Dr. Philippa.
We will deal with this situation. Thank you very much.
It's time to get things started on the most sensational, inspirational, celebrational, motivational. This is what we call a
Camilla, your uncle's calling.